symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see. A symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most patriotic venue in all the land. This is the James Justice Show in collaboration with the Patriots Raw. We have a couple special guests over here on the stage. It's going to be an awesome night tonight. It's an election night for the primaries, and this is going to be absolutely epic. So with that, I'm going to introduce you to our guests. We have Jen Baker over there from the Gateway Pundit. Shout out to Jen.
We're so happy to have you here with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
We have T-Mac over here, also known as Teresa.
Hi, guys.
We have Angie from the Patriots Raw over here, and Greg Hack. He is going to be
our next future congressman.
The future
I
congressman
wish he
over
was
here.
going to be mine.
I know, but you had to up and move to
out
here.
I know.
Exactly. So we had a great event over here at the warehouse this weekend. We had Rav on Friday and AMAC on Saturday, and it was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Do we have a clip or something
We
like
do,
that?
fellas.
cut one.
Let's cut to one, please, and give a little rundown of the weekend. It was pretty epic here. We had ourselves an all-American barbecue. There's Joe the Box and Johnny and Luke rocking out to American Ride, the Toby Keith cover band. It's my favorite nights. And
That's awesome.
6B was back in the house on our stage. And I love this view of them. It looked epic.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And there's Dave Kane opening up the event on Saturday, saying a prayer, packed house, inside and out. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And this clip closes with Joe the Box interviewing with the wonderful Ben Berquam, which was awesome to have him here, too.
I love him so much.
Oh, he's the best.
He's great.
Oh, he is
the best,
amazing.
best. So it was an awesome weekend. We had the Freedom Truck here. We had the fire department with the giant flag here. We had Villain Grillin' and the Empanada Truck here. We had Vendor Village next door. All American Ride. I mean, it goes on and on. We had Jen and Phil's Army tanks outside, so it was pretty awesome. And
It was a great
I'm so glad
weekend.
you got to be in town for that.
God, it was amazing.
Amazing.
I mean, I was already in awe of just the warehouse alone, and then to have the actual event situation happen, I was like,
You came on a good week. I love when our guests can
Yeah.
see us in full action like that, and then you get
Yeah.
to see over a span of these few days, these 4 events in these few days, and how it all completely changes each event.
yeah, total
So,
blessing.
Thank you. It's a
And,
blessing to
thank
have you
you.
here.
That's-
And Jen's a big J6 advocate, works for Peter Tickton. She's a Gateway Pundit writer. I mean, the list goes on and on. So it's an honor to have you with us. We love it. I'm so glad I finally got to spend some time with you.
Absolutely.
And really, the big honor of the night here
Yes.
is Greg Hack, who's running for Congress in District 3.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Greg?
Let's go, Greg.
Thank you. I'll tell you, it's so anticlimactic. Like now, it's not anticlimactic. I thought I'd be nervous, like jittery about tonight. I feel awesome.
That's amazing.
I
I feel a
think
little
we're
bit
gonna-
Christmas Eve-ish right now.
Oh, you're
Like,
giving
I
me
know,
the chills.
You know,
Yeah, every indication we have so far. And I don't want to jinx anything, but
that's
we're
all right.
looking
We'll
really
stay
good.
positive and optimistic all night
Yeah.
because that's amazing and it's well deserved. And Greg, we've watched the journey from the beginning.
Oh, my God,
When you
from the
ran the first
start.
time and meeting you, and I knew instantly you were the guy for the job. And getting to know you personally has been a true honor. And to call you guys dear friends and your whole family, we love you guys so much.
We love you too.
No matter what happens, we got a big blessing here, becoming Patriot family and friends, and we're so
right.
grateful for that.
Yeah.
So. It's going to be a good night, though. The night has just begun. The show starts now, and then after this is over, we'll bring you some election coverage. We already have the Board of Elections stuff, the feed up, and we'll watch throughout the night. And if you want to say some words throughout the night, and Phil Grillo will be joining us later on in the evening, might be coming in Zoom first. We have Summer Johnson coming in Zoom, Sherry Olivo, and
Olivo.
Marvin Williams coming in.
Yes.
It's going to be
So-
awesome.
So they're coming in person?
They're going to come in via Zoom, those three.
Oh,
Phil
great.
will be here later. If we could just bring up cut 2, I just want to shout out all the people I just named. That's all the MAGA insurgent candidates that we were blessed to learn about and know. Anthony Constantino is from Sticker Mule upstate. And Terry Bernardo, who I just learned about through a good Patriot friend, MAGA insurgent candidates. So we're going to wish them all the best prayers and well wishes. But more importantly, we're just grateful to see you guys stepping up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
and none of you are endorsed by the GOP, which makes the fact that you're
That's my
going to
favorite
win
kind.
That's the
so
point.
incredible.
That's the insurgency.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm hearing Joe Cairo's throwing fits everywhere.
Well, good.
That's what he does.
He's getting a little nervous there,
He's
huh?
getting nervous, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Because what
Yeah.
we need is America First candidates
That's
all
right.
the way around. We have to
exactly
get all
what
of
we
these rhinos out, all these bought and paid for shills that are in there acting like they're working for the people, and they're
Yeah.
doing the total opposite. And I'm glad when I met you and I had conversations with you, and I talked to a lot of people all over the place, I always can tell that you were a genuine character. And even when things, your past came up, you completely corrected it. You said, hey, listen, man, I used to be a Democrat. And I put money towards these things. I was a lawyer and I had a big law firm. And you got to kind of, grease the elbows with everybody if you
Yeah.
want to do business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I respect you for that
And
because a lot of people.
Trump
That's
did
what I
that
was
too.
gonna say.
He did.
Yeah,
Of
Trump did the
course.
same thing.
Every time someone said that about Greg, I defended that with so
Yep.
did Donald
Yeah.
Trump.
Yep.
And Greg will tell you, I'm pretty balls to the wall. So I was up in Albany and I called Greg and I said, I need like if I'm going to defend people, I'll
Right.
defend you until I die. And I've been defending you like
You
crazy.
have, I know.
Yep.
Even to people that I'm friends with. But I always go with what's righteous. And I ask the hard questions so we have to learn. And
Yeah.
and I listen. I get upset when people say he was a Democrat. Don't we? Isn't it all of our goal?
I was too.
Yeah.
I was
that's
too.
Don't we want everybody to come to the side?
I did.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You
We
saw
need
the
to
light.
welcome them.
You saw that we were being failed and what the government and the country was doing to us, and you educated
Yeah.
yourself and came to the side. I applaud
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
Yes.
absolutely.
And that's what we want.
Yeah, I was never a voter. I mean, I think I was like 48 years old when I first voted for the first time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's terrible when you think about it. It's terrible,
But that's a lot of people.
But
It is.
but I was in that mindset of what my vote doesn't count. I'm just one.
You're a
But-
I'm
Democrat
just
minded.
one.
And that's the sad thing to me. That's the sad thing. A lot of people feel that way. That's why, I've said it a million times. 93% of Americans don't trust their member of Congress. They don't trust their government.
That's right.
And people disengage. When
That's
people
right.
disengage, that's when corruption takes root, and we're going to change that.
We are gonna
And
change
that's
We're gonna
what
change that.
happened. And I'm so proud to say that I have voted in every election. I
Atta
vote in my
girls.
local elections. I vote.
And Angie started coming to school board meetings to fight for the kids while her
Yes.
daughter's grown just to support me in the fight. You're on the front lines, and that's what it was.
Well, I'm going to have grandchildren at some
Right.
point in time, and I need to fight for them now.
which is
Exactly
what,
right.
Which
That's
is why you're
exactly
running.
That's exactly
Yeah.
why I'm doing this. I had a great life. But I worked my ass off since I was 13 years old, and I built two of the top law firms. I served my country.
amazing.
I've done the right thing by the people around me, and I don't think that's going to be possible for our children if we continue on the path that we are. We're in an accelerated decline.
Yeah.
and
So
it's
true.
just
Yeah.
very sad to me. And part of it also is that's why the Nassau GOP is a big issue in these local party bosses. These local party bosses,
It's like the mafia.
it is, and it is because their power derives from being the only path to getting to office. So they control all the nominations, and because of that, that's why they sue everybody off the ballot, like
right.
they did with Kara, and they did with me, and they
Yep.
did with everybody else. And it was eye-opening to me the last time we did it, but that's why I was like, this time, like, no mistakes.
Imagine they're going
we're
to tell
getting
you,
on.
bitch at you about being a former Democrat, and they act like that. That's exactly what the Democrats
They're
do to their
Democrats. They're Democrats.
opponents.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you when we were running a very effective campaign for 4 months before LePetri jumped in, and I called a meeting with Joe Cairo. I went in and sat down with Joe Cairo. Joe Cairo says to me, this was after the New York Post articles. Remember
Yep.
those? We were hammering him in
Sure
the Post.
do.
They're very effective. So I'm running a very effective campaign for 4 months. I go and meet the guy, sit down in his office, and he says, Tom Swazi called me for Thanksgiving. You're being a little hard on him, don't you think? I'm thinking, this is the Republican chairman.
Defending.
Yeah.
The Republican chairman telling the only Republican at the time in the race
That you
to go easy, basically,
Take
on
it
Tom
easy on a
Swazi.
swamp
Yeah, yeah,
creature.
yeah.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
The guy who had
Crazy.
one job at the State of the Union, one job to sit there and listen to the president, but he was sleeping.
Yeah.
I actually heard another take on that.
Sleeping, out cold like this. I almost fell over when I saw it on the screen here.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with
Snoring.
Tom Snoozy was hilarious.
That's the best. I mean,
Wow.
it's insane, and
Yeah.
I can't wait for this. I really wish there was a way to really beat the machine. That's the problem. We're fighting a well-oiled
Yeah.
machine.
It starts
It's
tonight.
so
And it-
organized and so funded, and
You know,
it's
and this is the thing.
insane.
A lot of people keep trying to tell me LaPetrie's not, he's an insurgent also. My biggest argument to that is then why wouldn't he debate? To me, he's already being controlled
Yeah.
by the
Well,
establishment.
that's the
right.
thing. He's
Yeah.
running a campaign of deceit. He's trying to get over on the voters. He's trying to paint himself as something other than what he is. He's running a campaign of deception.
Yeah.
Like I said this morning, I'm running a campaign of transparency,
No,
and
you
the
guys
people
know
are responding.
he lives at the UPS store, right?
He lives. Nobody knows where he lives. You know what?
Does
We
he even
learned.
have a family? This guy?
Are you sure?
Like, does he have
Is he the
kids?
person? Is he?
Mike LaPetrie is AI. Remember?
No, because I always see his dopey grin on all these different little ads, and I don't see
Yeah.
anybody with him. He
You don't
doesn't
even
have a
hear him
girlfriend.
talking.
He doesn't have a kid. He doesn't have his mom and father behind him. Like nothing. Like
It's very simple what they're doing. They're hiding who he is, and
Yeah.
every single thing in his record screams liberal.
That's right.
He worked as a
Yeah.
lawyer for Bill de Blasio, defending the sanctuary city policies that are killing our country. He lied on his resume. He did George Santos
Another George
2.0.
Santos, that's
You
what I
know,
was
he's
gonna
got he's looking to curb Second Amendment rights. He's looking to
pro-choice- he's
birthright
pro-choice.
citizenship.
Yeah.
You know, and listen, I love children from anywhere in the world. I don't care.
But we don't want
the
anchor babies.
But the person that
Right.
sits in this seat is looking out for the people who pay the bills, the people who get up every day and work hard to make our country better.
Amen.
And
That's
they're
right.
not being represented.
Ooh, I love it.
I can't stand when I see elected leaders out there saying, we need to be charitable. That's not charity. That's mismanagement and negligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The person in this chair is looking out and should be a fiduciary for the people in this district, and
right.
they're not. And that's what we're changing tonight. So.
This is why I proudly casted my vote for you today.
Oh, I love
I
it.
couldn't wait to
Thank
get
you.
down to
Me
the
neither.
polls.
We neither. And Ernie and I went and put out signs last night, and then we went back out today because, of course, they can't play clean. So we had to refix some signs, and we were rushing to the polling place, and it was great.
Yeah, but that's another example of their deceit.
It
They're just
is.
trying to pull the wool over the eyes of the voter. They're trying to dress him up with these endorsements so that everybody says, they're banking on the people that say, oh, he's Trump endorsed.
Right.
Oh, he's this endorsed. He's that endorsed.
Mike,
But no,
Mike came up to me
people are too
himself
smart.
and
People are
told-
going to pay attention.
They sure are.
Yeah.
Because he came up to me at the Queensville Republican Club and said, with his chest out, I was endorsed by Donald
That's all
Trump.
he's got.
That's all
And
he's
I
got.
looked at him and said, so was Andrew Garbarino. He endorses
Right.
Rhino sometimes. And you can't get more Trump-loving than I am, but I don't understand Trump's endorsements. However, like you said, they're engineered by the party bosses. Trump can't be everywhere at every time.
Yeah.
The person that I met at the White House actually said to us, well, it's Joe Cairo will tell us who to
We
nominate,
got about
and that's who it's
5
going to be.
seconds.
We're not
We
going
gotta
to
take a quick-
commercial.
Oh,
No, we're not doing commercials, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's terrible. I think that's terrible. And when I think of the young men and women serving around this world for our country, I was one of them. And I remember thinking that
Thank
we
you
really
for
do.
that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you
for
for your
that.
service.
I get so
Thank
shy.
No, not to us.
But I remember thinking, okay, like our vote means something. Our representatives are there for our best interests, and they're not. And that kills me to think
Yeah.
that we have people over there risking their lives for our benefit, for our safety, and for our security, and they don't have representation. The People's House, our Congress, should be the most representative form of our federal government that the people have.
That's
and
right.
it is anything but.
Yeah.
That's right. And
But we're going to change that.
Yeah.
This is the we're right on the cusp of the 250th anniversary of our country, and I think people are waking up.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yep.
I love it. And
Amen.
I do tell people this, and I think it's important for everybody to always think about this. I'm trying to tell everybody that would listen to me, I would tell them about you or Phil or any of the candidates, but especially you being in my district. But once you're on the Hill, you're really representing everybody every time
That's
you
right.
cast
Yeah.
a vote. So
That's
it's really
right.
important that everybody I started paying attention to other congressmen and other politicians because I realized collectively they're really representing us all once they're,
Once they're in.
the House
Yeah.
and voting. We don't have any guests on yet, fellas, do we? No one's on yet, okay.
Well, I really love hearing this because I'm not from here.
Yes,
right?
give us your
but,
take.
But I feel like I could be sitting in my hometown listening to because this is happening everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's why there's a wave
It's
of insurgents around the
everywhere.
country. And I
Yeah.
love that it's happening right now, right on the cusp of 250 years.
And
if we're
it's not just, excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's not just Congress. It's state assemblies,
Yes.
it's state legislatures, it's councils,
Yeah.
local councils.
School boards.
School boards.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere,
Yeah,
everywhere.
and it's because a lot of these local leaders, local bosses, local party elites, they have their deals going. They have their deals with the other party people, and they're just looking to protect themselves. I'm not looking to do that. I look at this opportunity. We win tonight. I have an opportunity to make the lives of 780,000 people better.
I love that.
More prosperous,
Beautiful.
safer, more strong, and more secure, and have a greater optimism for the future. That's my goal. And
Thank
I
you.
always led by example. And that's how you do it. I mean, I think that
amazing.
people will wake up and people will start paying attention to who they send to Congress and really insist on people who are like that really believe in public service and doing right by their country. I love this country. I would do anything for this country, and I'm doing it right now.
You sure are.
We need to go back to what was originally the founding fathers, you
right.
know?
Yeah.
They served, they had a certain amount of time that they were there, they were set aside whatever work that they were doing on their own, and then they left and they went
That's
back to
right.
their
That's
to
right.
their careers, and that was it.
That's right.
And that's
So-
the way it should be.
We are going to bring in another candidate right now who's on the line with us. We're going to bring in a few throughout the night. Right now, we have
Hey, there he
such a
is.
gentleman. I love this man. If you want to bring in, we'll welcome Marvin Williams from District 4, running for
Yes.
Congress,
Hey.
another
What's up, Marvin?
veteran.
Hey, Marvin.
Hi, Marvin.
up, Marvin?
tell us how you're feeling today. What's the vibe like? How are you? What's going on?
Oh, I'm excellent. I've been phone banking virtually all day long, and talking to constituents, and from what I've seen, and I don't know what Greg has seen, but turnout seems to be a little low. But there's some real vibe going on in 5 towns, and some vibe going on in Garden City, and so. We're pushing through, and I believe we're going to end up on the victory slate of
Yes.
this tonight.
Yeah, I know that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Spoken like another man who served our country, and we love that about you. Tell the audience again where you served, if you don't mind, and just a little bit about yourselves, just for some of the new people tuning in.
Absolutely. I served as a chaplain, the United States Air Force, and kind of been all over everywhere, but a couple of significant things that I've done. The Poland crisis, if you remember that, when the flood hit in Poland, I was the person responsible for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief of raising 5 tons, working across different European agencies
Wow.
with the Department of Defense, raising 5 tons, and I coordinated that with my staff, and we were able to mitigate a horrific situation in Poland, and that's something I'm very, very proud of. And then I took that experience to Southcom, located in Doral, Florida, where I basically honchoed the humanitarian disaster relief program for the United States in the Southern Hemisphere. A huge area, all the natural disasters that you hear of, even in Southern Florida. The policy that's in place right now is the policy that I wrote while I was on
Yes.
active
That's
duty.
awesome.
God bless
Wow.
you,
That's
Marvin.
so
That's
great.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Way to go, Colonel.
We are so proud of you, Marvin. Honestly, you're such a gentleman. I absolutely adore you, and we are so proud of you for stepping up. So you're going to be celebrating or spending time tonight in the 5 towns for election
Actually, we're
night?
going to be in Long Beach. Adam is already there. He's setting things up, and we're
that's
going to be in
awesome.
Long Beach, and we're going to bring the house down in Long
Yes.
Beach.
All right, so we'll hear all the yelling and cheering from Ronkonkoma and Suffolk all the way to you in Long Beach and Nassau. And tonight I'll check back in with you later on in the night. I'll shoot you a text because you've been on my mind all day with the other candidates. For people like us being freedom fighters on the front line, it doesn't get lost on us that you guys are actually stepping up. We're all fighting this in different ways,
Yeah.
and no matter what happens tonight, Marvin, you have a friend for life in us here at the warehouse and the Patriots, and I'm sure James and
Yep.
the rest of us.
But whatever happens is going to be, you're going to win.
Right, and we're gonna have congressmen, you guys working together in the House, and I love that.
That'll
You guys
be
can
something,
carpool
right?
to DC together.
There you go.
That's right.
But we're so happy for you, Marvin. And if you have any closing words, I don't want to keep you too long. I didn't want to keep the candidates too long. We're only making Greg stick here the whole night because he's with us all night. I'm putting my congressman to work already right now.
Exactly.
But if you have any closing words, you got a few hours left right now. You got almost 3 hours left till the polls close. So tell the audience what you want them to hear, and just know we love you and we're grateful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I think that I really want to emphasize, and I heard you kind of talking about this right before I came on, this is not about me. This is not about Greg, and we understand this. This is about the people that we serve. And we know that's what we're bringing the fight, to Congress, to the Hill, because we care about our constituency. And that's the most important thing that I want voters to hear from us, that we understand what they're going through, we understand what they're saying, and we are fighting on their behalf.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you,
Amen.
Marvin.
Amen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
God bless you, our friend. Have a great time tonight in Long Beach. We love you. We are with you. We're praying for you. Thank you for serving our country and still trying to keep serving.
Yep.
And I'll check in with you or Adam later. And we love you, brother. Thank you so
thank
much.
you so much, Teresa.
Best luck tonight.
I'll
God
take
bless
care
you,
now.
Marvin.
Take care.
Thank you.
God bless you
Good luck,
all.
Marvin.
God bless.
Do you know what I think is so incredible too? Is that all of these candidates, these insurgent candidates, they're all speaking about each other. They're promoting
And
each
faithful
other.
and supporting each. Yeah.
They're for each other,
Because
not
real
just for
Americans
themselves.
stick together.
There's
That's
no
what we
agenda.
do.
There's
Right.
no agenda
That's what
other
we
than
do.
representing.
That's
yeah.
right.
right.
We'll clap to that. Real
That's
Americans
right.
stick together.
Real Americans stick together.
And I always say there's no fear in a patriot heart.
That's
So,
right.
Not at all.
That's right.
That's pretty awesome. I don't have the run of show, so I know we have 2 more candidates coming on. I'm counting on Angie for
I
that.
don't know if Sherry is Sherry in the Zoom yet.
We did confirm. It's okay. They're all
Not yet.
so
Nope.
busy.
Okay. Phil Grillo. How about Phil Grillo? Was he going to be able
I
to
think
jump in?
He's 6:45. I'm still.
I'd
waiting.
love, I'd love to see him call in and canvass again. That
I've
was
never,
great.
the
That was
last 2
awesome.
weeks,
I thought
he's
that
like,
was great.
all I
Yeah.
see is this big
Wasn't
face
that
knocking
awesome?
on doors.
Yeah.
It's, honestly, we weren't expecting it, but it was pretty awesome. And
Well-
hey, that's boots on the ground.
And people can go to the Gateway Pundit and look at the article that was
Yes, you
that's
just did a
up.
beautiful article for
did
him.
an article for Phil.
Yeah, he sent it to me too.
And you can go to the Gateway Pundit and you can just do the little search or just scroll to the second or third page.
Actually, just
But-
search Jen Baker and read all of her stuff.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's great.
while we have a few minutes, let's give Jen the floor for a couple of minutes because you're in town and you're our guest. And so what have you been up to? I mean, what haven't you been up to? I should
Right?
say, right?
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
My hands are in a lot of cookie jars.
It's all right.
So, I write for the Gateway Pundit, and it's an amazing, amazing job. I've been really blessed with being able to put out mostly what I normally do is stories on J6ers, but, as that has slowed down on that front, I am now the Pentagon.
That's pretty bad.
Part of the Pentagon Press Corps.
Imagine.
and,
Imagine
Pentagon
that.
correspondent for the Gateway Pundit.
We got a
It's pretty
picture
cool.
in the Pentagon
Yeah.
for sure.
So, I get to go look at Pete Hegseth, during briefings. It's
That's
kinda
not terrible.
That's not a bad thing.
Not so bad.
It's not too bad.
That's awesome. I love that.
And General Kane, they're
Raising
just
Cane,
amazing people. So that's been pretty cool. But then I also continue my work with Condemned USA, which is Trennis Evans,
Yes,
J6er.
we love him.
He's amazing, and now working with Peter Tickton.
Can you imagine the
Uh,
great
that's
Peter
great.
Tickton?
The great
shout
Peter
out to Peter and
Tickton.
Trennis.
It coincidentally happened that we had Peter Tickton booked for the America First podcast this morning.
Yeah.
And then Jen came into town. It was so exciting. And now I was cracking up today. You're like, does my boss know I'm here and not working?
I'm like, "Please don't tell
he
my
goes, I
boss."
know. But he's such a phenomenal man.
He really is.
He's been on the Patriots a few times. Have you had him yet?
Loved him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had
right?
Peter twice.
Yeah. He's just, there's something special in this Patriot heart, the bond. I mean, I heard Peter speak last year. We were together in Trump Westchester, and I just went up to him at the end. I go to those events to work the room. I want to get people here and keep the Patriots united. Just another man who's a hero, but just a humble guy and wants to
Yes.
have the conversation.
Yep.
He had me captivated when he spoke because he spoke like a true patriot, the things
Yeah.
we would say, and not just some talking head lawyer. That's what I absolutely love about him.
Yeah, he
a real
really knows
person.
his stuff.
He,
Oh,
he
he's brilliant.
He sets it straight. Like
Yeah.
he actually, he speaks like a human.
does,
like-
He's not trying to placate you. And
You,
with
you
an
can talk to
answer.
Peter about the New World Order, and he'll go into depth.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
for
amazing.
sure.
I love
For
Peter.
I
He's
love
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
And like what I love about him when he talks about President Trump, he's like, I could tell you thousands of things like horrible things about
Oh, I'm
President
sure.
Trump. I could tell you so many horrible, bad things about President Trump. And you're like, oh, God, okay. And he's like, but I'd be lying. I don't have one bad thing
And
to
they've
say
been in
about him.
school kids together.
Yeah,
in
they
high
were school
okay?
kids.
It's a New
Oh, I didn't
York
know that.
military
Yeah.
academy.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah,
went
wow.
to school
Teenagers.
together.
And there's another proof positive. I always say that the patriots that come from New York have a special grit that I feel like the
Yep.
rest of the country doesn't have. And I don't mean that for the people that come from other states.
Yeah.
Just New York is tough. So you have patriots here that have the New York grit.
Yeah.
And if you look at President Trump, Peter Tickton, Rudy Giuliani, Tom Homan,
Yep.
Dan Bongino.
Yeah.
There's a special grit that just comes along with that. They don't give a shit. They're here to serve. They're here
Yeah.
to do
That's
it.
right.
They say
Yeah.
what they mean. They mean what they say. They're willing to take the slings and arrows, and that means a lot to
It
us.
sure does.
So with Peter Tickton now, are you assisting him with the J6 trial?
Yeah.
He took on all the cases, right? Do you
Yeah.
want to tell us a little bit about that?
So they are doing a tort claim, and so I'm helping the J6ers do that. So I'm talking to them.
Amazing.
You know, we've got a list of people to speak with, and
Yes.
so we're getting their stories, and I'm hoping and praying to God every single day that they get a bazillion dollars.
too.
Are they
Yeah.
doing a Federal Torts Claims Act case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, it's going to be a battle, but you know what? Peter's up for it.
Good.
And the other attorneys, Roger Roots, and a couple other attorneys, Trennis Evans is helping.
Excellent.
You know, he's not an attorney, however.
Yeah, but he's a subject matter
He's-
expert.
he-
on it, you know.
absolutely, and the way that guy like tears into the law and figures stuff out is like
It's amazing
it's
how people's brains work
amazing to me.
sometimes.
What
So-
actually is, what is, you called it a federal tort?
It's FTCA case. It's called a Federal Torts Claims Act case. And when you sue a municipality or a government, you're suing your own government, you have to actually ask permission to do it.
Imagine we the people have to
Are
have
you
permission
kidding?
to do it.
Right.
Well, it kind of makes sense in that way because they don't deny you the ability to do
Okay.
it as long as that you meet certain criteria. So there is certain criteria.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd have a floodgate of
That's
people
true.
Okay,
suing
okay.
them.
Okay, that's a
okay.
fair
So
answer.
we need to, you know, we
Fair
talk
enough.
to them and make sure that they meet the criteria and,
Okay.
and all that, and that they fill out the forms correctly, and
That's awesome.
you know, and that we get their story because you know, talking to them, you know, some of them have been telling their stories for 4 or 5 years.
Sure, yeah.
Some of them have been shut in because they were told by their attorneys not to speak to
Don't
anybody,
say a
not to
word,
say
right.
anything, don't do anything, don't reach out to the community. Some of them didn't even know that Freedom Corner existed or that there were organizations that were helping.
It's so sad.
It's
It's
very
so
sad
sad.
because it breaks my heart to know that we weren't able to reach out to people because they were in hiding.
And they were just isolated
Yeah.
from
And-
the rest of
Yes,
everyone.
And
Yeah.
it did exactly what the government wanted it to do,
Of
was
course.
to silence people,
Right.
Yep.
to stop people who weren't there
That's right.
and who were there from ever trying to get our voices heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they succeeded in doing even worse. I mean,
Yeah.
you look at some of the lives of some of these people. I mean, they've
Destroyed.
been ruined
Destroyed.
financially. I mean,
Destroyed.
think about going
some of them,
to
ki-
get a
some
job.
of them committed suicide.
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
they're not,
Yeah.
not even here anymore.
They
you
were
know,
brought to
because they couldn't.
complete destitution. In
Yeah.
fact, I was on Dr. Maria's show with her on Friday, and she brought up the J6ers, and she said, you know, I think to a majority of the people, they were pardoned, which they should have even had to have been pardoned because they didn't do anything wrong. But that people think they're good. They were pardoned. They can go about
Right.
their life now. But
Yeah.
that's so far from the truth because we're blessed enough to know many of them.
Mm-hmm.
And these poor people have just been brought, they come back, their families won't talk to them, they're getting divorced.
They've lost their
Children won't
homes.
talk to them,
Yeah.
homes, there's
The
this-
people that are still drinking the Kool-Aid believe all
That's
the
right.
lies. They're
Yeah.
insurrectionists
You know,
and violent and
To us, those
traitors.
J6 persecuted political J6ers are heroes.
They're heroes.
But there's a stigma attached to them now to the,
Yeah.
you know.
There's
to
still
some.
people that I talk to every day that still cannot get jobs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's like, okay, well, you know, why don't go to Wendy's and apply there? You know, at least
Yeah.
it's a job. Well, yeah, I mean, this man is an engineer
You're right.
Vet-
with a
veterans,
master's degree. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like,
well, and
how do you do that?
That's actually, I don't think most people know that, and I forget the number, but I believe it's 70-something percent
74%
of the
are
of the pe-
veterans.
of veterans and first responders that
Yeah.
were at January 6th. Which also goes to show me like the hearts of these people. They're public servants, and when they see
Yeah.
something wrong, they want to help. So that's why, and I can speak for myself, That's why we went to January
Yeah.
6th. Like, I can debunk that myth right away. I know why I went to January
Yeah.
6th.
I was
I do
compelled.
too.
I
I was
was
there.
compelled. I had to go.
I had to go.
I had to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And the
We
crazy
weren't even
part
going
is,
until the day before, right?
I know.
And then
I
something
know.
just said, you're going.
I
And
have
and
to
I'm
go.
proud
God
as
told
hell.
me you
Yeah.
have to be there.
Well, now we can speak truth on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is the socialist communists that were in control of Joe Biden's government and the ones that targeted the J6ers, they did it for a reason, right? So what they did was we went there to contest the election. We know it was stolen. Mike Pence should have never signed off on it. And when we went there, they used all the patriots that actually care from all around the country, and people even flew in from out of the country to attend this. And they used them and built it up, and to make us the villains of the
Right.
country,
Right.
to make it look like the people that genuinely cared, that would put their life on the line, that would step up and take time off of work and show up, which there was like over 2 million people there. I don't care
There
what
were.
they
Well,
said.
that whole administration was an attack on patriotism and people
It
who
was
love
a
this
setup.
country.
But
Yeah,
once
yeah, yeah,
once
but it's
once
a-
they
that's a
would have
perfect
washed us
example.
up, like
Yeah,
if they wouldn't have stopped with the J6s and they would have kept going prosecuting and arresting people
Yeah.
and just rounding everybody up that was there through their geodata,
Yeah.
then it would have been crazy, because that's the entire resistance of America against these socialist Democrats.
That's unbelievable.
You know
They
what's
had to-
great though
So-
is that
No, go ahead.
Am I good?
I'm going to let you finish.
All right.
Then we're going to bring on Summer.
okay, we've got one more cookie jar that I got my hands in, and that's with Lego Man Robert
Yay!
Morris.
We love him.
Man,
Yeah, so
love him.
I'm working with Lego Man Productions. I'm the VP of Development for Lego Man Productions.
Oh, that's amazing.
And we have written a script about January 6th, and it's going to set the record straight.
I can't wait.
I know.
for this
When
Yeah,
you
movie.
sleep.
and I don't.
Patriots don't sleep.
It's rough, man.
I'm on 1 hour.
You know, I'm a fighter, so
That's right.
I'll
you
sleep when I'm
gotta-
dead.
That's right.
I get 8
That
hours
is right.
a
So
week.
That's right,
we need
yeah.
to set
I
that
know, we
record
text
straight.
each other at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, speaking of great patriots who don't sleep, we're going to bring on to you the beautiful Summer Johnson from, we call upstate New York. I know the upstaters don't like that. Summer, how are you?
Hi,
It's
Summer.
election day.
All right, Summer.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. We're doing great. We're still working.
God bless you. Well, thank you for taking a few minutes out with us. We won't keep you long. If you could just tell the audience where you're running, maybe a little bit about what got you. I know you told us you had like a 10, I think, hour break right before you went from one position to another. So the floor is yours. We won't keep you long. But
Excellent.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So my name is Summer Johnson. I'm here in Wayne County, New York, which is between Rochester and Syracuse, and it's the Assembly District 130. We represent 16 townships. It's a vast rural community. Population of Wayne County is roughly 90,000 people, and the population of the town of Webster is about 45,000 people. So on track to hit the 133,000 people population for representation. But we're working hard. Today's primary day. We're excited. I've been woken up to, I started getting texts in as soon as polls opened that supporters were going out and hitting the polls. We're not expecting a high turnout. We are the only primary in this district happening locally. So we're not expecting big numbers, but we are expecting some consistent numbers with Wayne County primaries in the past, which is like roughly 4,500 votes casted. So I was out all day today knocking doors, no stone left unturned. I was out there meeting great patriots, hard workers. People were already saying they voted for me either by mail-in ballot or this morning or early voting, lots of handshakes, smiles. The energy was great. Everyone
That's
seemed to be
awesome.
in a really good mood and positive and happy that this is happening. Like I said, primaries are really like a true test of our democracy, and we
Yeah.
should have more of them.
Amen.
yeah.
I love
agree.
that.
I agree.
Girl.
Any questions? for
I
Summer?
wish more people would realize how important the primary election is. They don't I don't think they really
don't think so
understand.
either.
Like
Yeah.
there needs to be some sort of education to school people and let them know.
That's
And
right.
that's what a primary is.
They
it's
don't-
supposed
right.
to
Well,
school the
yeah.
voters. Like
Well,
so
if I could chime in with
Yeah,
that real
please.
quick.
Sure.
I mean, that educational component is the responsibility of the party. And, they're not doing it because they don't want primaries, because they want to control the ballot.
Right.
And so when you have a party, GOP or Democrat alike, who push through and force candidates, they shy away from primaries, which we've seen here in Wayne County. So the outcome of that is historical low turnout and a lack of voter education. And some pretty disgraced, voters and disenfranchised voters that wouldn't necessarily vote for that person. So that is 100% the party's responsibility to be out there year long and engaging and educating its voters on the processes.
Absolutely. And when you're out there knocking on doors, what's one of the biggest complaints that people are telling you that they want changed?
In New York State, currently, right now, it is the lack of knowing where their money is going. They seem to don't understand how our budget is so big, and yet there's no accountability for it. Our services are continuing to be slashed. We're losing hospitals. We're losing food grocery stores. Our infrastructure is crumbling, but yet our budget is inflated and growing at a massive rate that's unsustainable. And that is the biggest question I get is where's our money?
Yes, we need a couple of Nick Shirleys to go through the state of New York's finances.
Yes. When I win my primary, I'll personally reach out to them and I'll take them around personally to each agency.
That's awesome.
Fantastic idea.
And speaking of taking people around, she's in upstate New York. So for some of you who don't know, it's not like you go on one neighborhood and the houses are very close door to door. She's got to kind of travel a little bit far in between. She was telling us that the last time she was on. And so Summer, where are you going to be tonight? Are you knocking on doors till 9? Are you going to go to headquarters or wherever?
So I knocked doors. I ended at 4:00 today, and now I'm home. I'm making some phone calls. I'm checking in. I'm getting the vote out. We're on Facebook. My son just got here. I'm going to take him up. He's going to go vote for his mom.
I love that.
And yeah,
How old is he?
Good son. He's 22.
That's awesome. I have a son that age myself.
I'd like to know if the party
we're just going to relax and maybe have a Corona and just
I love that.
wait for it to come
Sit back, put a lime in that, and enjoy all the hard work. Greg, go ahead. Greg has a question for you.
Summer, did your opponent agree to do a debate with you?
So there's 3 of us on the ballot, and one of them, Mark Johns, he did debate with me. The golden child GOP endorsed candidate George Dobbins refused.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Same with me.
That's what the party boss, the mafia tells them to do.
Yeah.
They're trying
see a
to
pattern.
Trying to hide. Yeah.
That's right.
It's a playbook, and,
sure
and
is.
right now I know the playbook well. They know I know it, and hopefully tonight, by the grace of God, we'll see the results that the people want.
Amen, Summer. Well, we are behind you. We want God bless you for this.
Praying
We
for
thank
you.
you for stepping up.
Thanks for coming.
We hope
Good
you
luck,
come
Summer.
visit us here at the warehouse, but more importantly, feel good tonight. Enjoy that Corona with your son. You deserved it and you
will.
earned it.
Right.
And we don't want to keep you. We want to let you get back to your election day, but thank you so much,
Okay.
Summer. God
All
bless
right.
you.
Have a great
Thank
night.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. See, there's good people out there stepping up.
Yeah.
There really is.
That's amazing to me, that the local party they just hide their candidates and they try and deceive the voters.
Yeah.
So
every
is
single
this
time.
the 2, so she's one of the 2 districts that has the primary, whereas the other 18 don't have, or the other 16?
In New York, I'm not
Yeah.
sure about. She's up in Marion County, so I'm not
If
sure.
that's the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the same thing.
Because that was what Phil had told me, that out of 18 districts, only 2
So much.
We're
Wow.
having primaries?
are having.
Okay, so he's in
yeah.
the 26th and she's in the 130th, right?
Right, yes, correct.
That might be the only 2 then.
So I'm obviously
no,
I'm not.
yeah,
trying to say
that's
anything
what Phil
wrong,
said.
but-
That would be. Well, no, Sherry's.
Sherry is in, she's in
80
the Bronx. She's in, hold on, I'll tell you exactly where she is.
Yeah,
I think I
and she was
have it.
supposed to come on before, but I'm going to see if she can come on now because she's another great candidate with a
Sherry's in the 86th.
86. So that's
Yeah.
3 that we know that are insurgent candidates running in
So
those
maybe
3.
it just in this area.
Could
the
be.
18 districts.
I got to
in
be
this
honest with you. I
area.
tried to study this a few years ago, and it gets
It's
very.
a
I need I want
lot.
what do they call that?
Flow chart?
Flow chart. Or I don't want to say. What is Kamala Harris like? I didn't want to say that.
Oh,
word.
the diagram, the
I need
Venn
a
diagram.
Diagram. Oh,
On
Lord.
the
Unburdened
elections,
by what
but-
has been.
Yeah, right.
That's a lot.
We were very burdened by what had been in 2024.
Sure thing.
I'm fatigued. Who's fatigued from the last 6 years?
I'm exhausted.
I'm so fatigued.
10 years maybe.
But I won't stop fighting.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, everyone. I have to urge the audience all the time. This is not the time. Everyone, Trump got into office, amazing. We all fought hard, right?
Yeah.
And I see the Patriots put their shoulders down, and everyone's just going to go back to living life.
You
Yeah.
can't.
Can't do
Uh-uh.
that.
You can't.
That was boot camp. We were
Yeah.
just learning the ropes back then.
Right.
I consider this the tourniquet. Trump is stopping the bleed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and we the people, it's up to us to keep fighting. It's
Exactly.
it's out. We're in
100%.
control.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Donald Trump is the head of the awakening giant, and
Yes.
we are the body. So
Yes.
the head can't move unless the body's doing the work.
Yes.
So it's up to the people to get out there, put the pressure on your local candidates, make sure America First candidates are getting involved because
Right.
we're sliding off a cliff and we can't afford to take another inch.
There's
So,
only a short
yeah.
piece
Be
of time
on your
that we have
job.
left
Yes.
to fix this.
I mean,
And-
we James, you and I've seen you from the day one on the front lines. We became such a family. When the whole world thought they were losing stuff, we came out fighting, and we became
Yeah.
such. I don't even remember my life before 2020. I mean, my
It's
life
like it
is.
didn't
I look
matter.
out in the room. Everybody
right.
here right now are such crucial people on my journey of the last 6 years, and we need to keep encouraging people. Some of it's not fun, but the Patriots of 1776 weren't saying, "Oh, I can't. I have to go on vacation. I have
Yeah.
to bring my kid to
They-
soccer."
they gave
It's
up
cold,
everything.
It's hot. You're either a patriot or you're not.
Yeah.
It's everyone's a patriot until it's time to do patriot shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're either going to keep fighting or you're not. And I want to roll with the people that are fighting, whether it's on this level, grassroots, whether you're stepping up for Congress, whether you're supporting the J6s and writing about them. Everyone has a role in this, but you need to step up and do it.
Exactly.
And just do something.
and-
Find something
Yeah.
that appeals to you,
You know-
that you feel good about doing, no matter what it is.
You
And there's
can't
always
speak on a mic.
motivation.
Email
Yeah.
your congressman.
Right.
Get petitions. Go to a school board meeting and show up. And even today voting, I heard something great in the town you grew up in. I had a friend working the election site in Bethpage, and I said, "How did the elections go for the board?" She goes, "We finally flipped 3 seats."
Wow.
Oh, that's
Nice.
That's
To
great.
people like us.
That's awesome.
So it's happening, and I think for me, and I don't want to speak for all of us, but 2020 came. We went through hell. I came out swinging and mad, right? We were all fighting like animals. We were protesting like crazy. And then we started hitting it hard at school board meetings. And I think I was looking for more immediate results.
Yeah.
2022 came, we had friends that ran, insurgents that ran. It was a tough battle, insurgents, but we went through it. Didn't end the way we wanted to. But now we're coming into, year 5 and 6, and I think people are realizing how bad this has been, and we're
Yeah.
finally we've learned a lot. Now we're making some
Yeah.
headway.
And
Learned
plus, with
so
the
much,
losses,
yeah.
you bounce back stronger because you know what
Absolutely.
not to do on the next
That's
round.
right.
So,
Yeah.
So
That's
you know,
right.
I remember being with you in rallies in the freezing cold, right?
Oh, God,
And,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, I'm cold. And then you think about it, and you're like, wait a second. The founding fathers marched through
Right.
winter
No
times
shoes.
with no shoes on.
uphill,
Yeah.
with muskets on their back, and
That humbled
And
me real
bullet
quick. I'm
holes
like,
in
I'm
their
not cold
bodies.
right,
anymore.
that,
Never
people,
mind.
are you going to have a rally? It's cold. It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's
It's raining.
Patriots. That's what patriots do.
Yeah.
And I don't take that title lightly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really been a wild journey, but we wouldn't have if we weren't on this journey, we wouldn't be sitting here today.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have
Exactly.
this amazing warehouse and an amazing platform to be on. Thank God. Let's give it up for
Yes.
the America First Warehouse and
Yep.
Joel the Box and Tony for giving us this
Yes.
everything that's been given to
And
us
our
over the last
huge
6 years.
extended family gets a big shout out too,
Sure
from
does.
coast to coast in this country and
Yeah.
even overseas.
That's right.
They're all watching. The world is watching.
I will
and
say we are
gotta step up.
international. The America First Media and Television Network does go overseas. We've been
Yeah.
in Japan and Australia and some other ones, which is pretty incredible.
France.
And you know what's really good to see now is that you're seeing this reaction to the way that life has been changing in other countries as well.
Yeah.
Patriots in other countries, in other cities, they're standing up, they're
Yeah.
protesting, they're fighting for their rights.
That's
right.
We're the only country that has a constitution like we have.
Yep.
We're the only one. This experiment
That
is the
pesky
only one.
Constitution.
Yeah, right.
That they just
I
hate
just
so
heard
much.
something about, I think it's France's constitution has been changed. Like they've had like 4 or 5
yeah.
versions, and ours is the only one that has stood true.
It's a genius
That's
document.
It is
that's what
really
they're
is.
Genius
that's what
document.
they're
why I'm
afraid
a
of.
Strict
Yeah.
construction.
Because it was inspired by the Bible.
And it's gonna it
Yeah.
might come to the
True
day, and
that.
I know I'm ready, but it might come to the day that we have to defend that with everything we got.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
Because
I've been waiting for a moment
I've
like
been waiting,
this.
me too. I've been waiting, and we'll
Bring it on, man.
Lock and
Bring
loaded.
it on.
I'm ready, one hip and all.
Bring
yeah,
it on.
right to the front line. There's no
Don't
choice.
make me make a couple calls because I will.
Yeah, and you say you call. I'm coming. So.
Yeah.
So we were going to hear from Sherry. Unfortunately, I don't know, maybe she got tied up. But fellas in my control room, if you get a chance to pull up the Rudy Giuliani endorsement for Greg, I think Joe's right. I think we need to show that
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
and highlight
Yeah.
America's
Definitely.
mayor, our dear friend, and for making the right call here. And
He really came through.
he did
Yeah.
come through.
He really did.
And they really do love
So
you.
proud of
Yeah.
that.
Like we do.
Yeah,
Good
it's fun.
man.
What a recovery with him, huh? He went from
Miraculous.
getting his
unbelievable.
last rites read to him to popping up with a Colgate smile and
He looks
celebrating his
amazing.
birthday party.
Yeah.
What a good.
I think my first
man's
my
incredible.
first podcast with him was like 4 days after he was
Came
out of the hospital.
hospital.
Yeah.
It was the next. He got home on Tuesday. I think you guys were on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Right or something. A Thursday night.
It was
It
yeah,
was right
it might
there.
have been actually. Yeah.
And he looked amazing.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah.
great.
And he was sharp as ever.
Yeah.
And he got to know you a bit, him and Dr. Maria, and they did. They love you just like we do. And that's the. And I'm going to tell a story because it's just to explain to people and how I like maybe the Charlie Kirk method, right? Just having the conversations.
Sure.
So I had a friend who was reading the rhetoric on the internet about LePetri and Greg Hack here. And they were in here at Rudy's birthday party a few weeks ago, and I kind of rudely grabbed Greg and said, come meet my friend, Kevin, who might show up here tonight if he's not here already. And I said, fellas, I can't stay and talk to you. We were running an event. I said to my friend Kevin, before you get behind LePetri, just do me a favor. Meet Greg and just hear what he has to say, and then you make your informed decision, but you're just believing what's online. Well, the night got away from me, and I didn't get to follow up. And I happened to be at Greg's house the next day for a barbecue, and in walks Kevin. So I guess their conversation went well. They're like now best friends, like we all become instantly. Thank
Kevin's
you.
amazing.
And Kevin's out there like blitzing signs. Like I think Ernie and I went out late last night. We got up this morning and we're like, we didn't put that sign out. Kevin must have came and the bandit in the middle
He
of the night.
goes at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
amazing.
He's
Kevin
awesome.
Kevin was going to concoct some kind of plan where he was going to nail them at the top of a pole so people couldn't knock them over or pull them out. Kevin's a good friend to have.
got a
He's the kind of
stepladder.
friend that'll bury the
Yeah.
body. Not that we're doing anything like that. But now that before we bring on Phil Grillo, boots on the ground, door knocking, let's roll the Rudy Giuliani clip endorsing Greg Hack.
So good.
This is former Mayor Rudy Giuliani, and I'm asking you to vote for Greg Hack for the United States Congress. The bosses tried to keep him out. The people put him on the ballot. That's a darn good reason to vote for him, but there's a better one. He is a true Trump Republican, and he will fight for our values and not cave into the Democrats as many Nassau County Republicans have done in the past. Vote for Greg Hack. God bless you.
Yes!
Love Rudy.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I actually feel that might pack a bigger punch. He's a New Yorker.
He's a New Yorker.
He's
Look what he
so
did in
loved.
New York. Yeah.
And he's one of my. He's the
He
reason why I
busted
got-
the mob, the New
Yeah.
York mob.
Yeah.
He
gets
He's
it.
the pioneer of the
He made
RICO
the
Act.
city
Yeah, he's
livable.
the
He
RICO
made the city
genius.
livable, and
That's
then
right.
his leadership after 9/11,
That's right.
unbelievable. I mean,
Unbelievable.
That was inspiring to me. That's a leader.
Nice.
Guess who?
All right.
Yes.
So guess who we got,
The
guys?
hardest working man.
Oh yeah.
In Assemblyman candidate history.
Let's go. Let's bring on Phil.
MAGA.
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
going on,
What's up, Phil?
Phil Grillo running for Assembly and in 26 in Queens. So Phil, tell us how you're feeling. We're going to see you in a little bit, right? Later?
Oh yeah, I'm on as soon as the polls close.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been door knocking. I'm at a poll site because people are getting home and they'll come out to vote. I'm at a poll site, and when I was at the door, people were like, no, I voted for you. No, we're tired
Yes.
of the same guy running.
That's awesome.
Good stuff.
MAGA.
Good
I
stuff.
love it. Listen, if I have a friend out there
America
holding a
first.
flag yelling MAGA, this is
Look
why I
at
love
that.
you.
Well, I learned from Joe DeBach.
That's right.
Joe DeBach
Good
gave me
teacher.
this flag. He gave it to me, right?
He's watching. He's grading you right now.
He's loving it.
He's
Love
holding
that
his
guy.
own flag.
And, we love Joe DeBach because he loves America. We truly love America.
Yeah.
And I will say, we have an hour and a half, right? Until 9
Yes.
p.m. So I'm so happy that I have an hour and a half left because this has been going on for 6
An
months.
hour and a half or
Phil's been knocking
2
on
hours.
doors.
Two-
I don't
2
know if
hours.
Phil's been really, really killing it with the door knocking. The way he's
I got
so
the-
grassroots,
you know,
very small team.
All sons out. How you
Killing
doing,
it.
brother? Are you a registered Republican?
I love
I'm
him.
Phil Grillo from the Republican Party. How are you? I'm the man. You heard of me?
Not only that, I think I actually gave you a few dollars.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Say hi to the America First Warehouse.
What's up,
Go ahead, get in there and vote for me, brother. MAGA.
So, Phil, can I tell you your secret how you get into the apartment buildings? So you're not like
Yeah.
supposed to. You can fill in here. You can.
Thank
You
you,
tell the
brother.
story. I didn't want to take you away from your constituent there.
No, it's okay. It's pouring outside, by the way. I'm soaked. I don't give a-
But
True
that's a,
patriot.
that
I don't
is
care
a
if I'm
Marine
from Canada.
patriot out there doing what he did.
That's right.
Yeah.
And a J6er also,
Good for you,
persecuted
People
political-
appreciate that.
Yeah, right? It's the truth.
Yeah.
But Phil had this little tactic that he was doing. He came on our show the last 2 weeks in a row, and I wasn't expecting this the first week, but he was literally like mid-door knocking, doing an interview. I mean, talk about
That was
multitasking.
It was so funny.
And he presses a button on a Republican name on his list, and they buzz him into the building, and then he just does his thing, and it's beautiful to watch. It's amazing to see. So
They invite him in their homes.
I did it. Well, what I did was I didn't mail it to the buildings because I couldn't get into all of them. And I got into a building the other day, actually, and they're like, we already got your mailer. You know, it was like I was calling him a rhino and all of these other things in it, and a Democrat. You know, now now because I have the flag, the police are eyeballing me.
Oh, yeah,
like
now
there's
you
a-
have a weapon of mass
Tell him to
a
come to the
weapon.
camera. I got
at
some
you,
questions.
you
for him.
insurrectionist,
Dami's
you.
police force.
Right,
Ma'am
and
Dami's got
that flag will be in Discovery next week with
Like
Sarah, with Sarah's tambourine. It's so
and her,
absurd.
And her magi.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
at my sentencing, the judge said that because I sung the Star Spangled Banner over a megaphone, that showed intent. If you can
Oh,
imagine.
of course it did.
During my sentencing,
Right?
I was like,
Yeah.
this guy is nuts.
Just
you know?
just like an unopened box of Legos was the mastermind behind January
Yeah,
6th. I
yeah.
mean, honestly, when you start to think of it in these terms, it's so
Ridiculous.
silly. It's
Yeah, it's crazy.
absurd,
It's
honestly.
really absurd.
But
I was-
oh, go ahead.
I was actually with him in Whitestone.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Greg.
No, I was with. Remember, you're carrying the flag. I was just thinking about in Whitestone. We went to that event, and there was not one American flag there, which was
There was this
absolute-
one that Joe DeBox gave
That's
me.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. And
And
I
I
do.
carry it everywhere. I carry it to the door.
It's addicting.
I carry it everywhere. You don't like it?
Then you're not. You're not
Yeah,
it's not the kind
you
of
don't like
constituent
it,
you want.
Then move.
Too
Go to a
bad if you
different
don't like it.
I do want to give Phil very big props too, because every time he was door knocking, every single time I saw him, not only was he handing a palm card of his own, but he was handing a
Yes.
Greg Hack
Yeah,
for
he
Congress.
was.
That's what I was
Awesome.
saying before.
He
They're
was
for each
working-
other.
Excuse me,
It-
sir. Are you a Republican? Can you vote for Phil Grillo? Philip Sean Grillo, that's me. Thank you. I can't come out any closer because it would be considered electioneering.
Yes. 200 feet from the
Stupid
I think it's
pole.
sign.
100
Look at this
feet from the
stupid
door.
100
sign.
feet.
Yeah.
100 feet.
I know.
200 feet is
So I
shooting
can't
distance.
pass that sign, so I got to scream. And I got Samantha down on the other corner.
Oh, well, you got a good helper there. She's amazing, and she's been a great support.
MAGA, MAGA.
I mean, how do you not love that? I would vote for you in a second if I didn't know you.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming in. They're coming slowly but surely. But hey, look, I want every vote I can possibly get the fair way. But what I'm worried about is I don't see it. I don't see him winning tonight. But the absentee ballot, you know, we're not going to pass the Save America Act. That's an issue.
Yeah.
The absentee ballot, they come in, you know, and all of a sudden, a week later, oh, well, you know, we got all of these in the mail. And the Republican Party does it too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm worried about.
Well, that's
you
what
know,
we have
because
Steve
everyone
Gillen
else
for.
just, you know,
Yes, the great
I
Steve
mean,
Gillen.
my opponent, Ryan O'Robb, he started his campaign like 2.5 weeks ago. I've been going since January.
Yeah.
Hi, ma'am. Are you a registered Republican? No. Well, see, the problem here today is Tom Suozzi, okay, the stockbroker, because he's not a congressman, has a primary today.
Ah.
Nobody even knows the name of the guy he's running against. Well, here's a little treat for everybody. What I did to his lawn sign.
Can we see it?
It's a little blurry. You got to
can't
move
see
in
it.
close. Oh, it's in the garbage.
We shouldn't put that in on TV.
It's in the garbage. I got good vision. I can break
No,
it down.
I
fast.
came over here.
Bill,
I came over
you
here
mean
to
you
full
just
site.
you just mean you came to throw something out and you saw it in the garbage, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
No,
look.
yeah, you saw it in the
Yeah,
garbage.
you saw it.
It's right
You
there.
found it in the
Trust
garbage.
me, you found it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the wind blew it over.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. That is right.
It was a mini tornado.
Jeez. Yeah, that's what happened.
We're going to let you go because we want to let you finish up, and
mean,
then
what are
we
you
want
gonna
you to
do?
get out here to
Start-
see us and hang out with us tonight. But I do want to say, last week, if you tuned in, you know, Phil showed us, he actually brought us in person when he was on the America First podcast, these laminated flyers in color
Oh, that was-
that showed his opponent and showed him, and really just to show you how they stoop so low that they were making his opponent, the cop, petting a dog. I mean,
Kissing
just
babies.
kissing babies,
Yeah.
and you know, and then he was being called the Rhino. Imagine this guy's out there screaming a MAGA.
Right,
the
you
car's
registered
coming,
Republican?
and is a U.S. Marine
Thank you.
veteran. But they're calling him a junkie J6 rider, which I took.
Yeah,
such
because
offense to.
guess what?
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
So-
I puffed
so
the
is-
doob
so
in
am
the
I.
Capitol.
I'm a J6
I puffed
junkie.
the doobie in the Capitol.
Rider.
So what? That, you know how it's going to help me in November? Oh, Phil Grillo was smoking weed in the Capitol.
Yeah, okay. And,
Like,
and
I
Hunter
mean, the
Biden was
Democrats
snorting
gonna
coke
be
in the
like,
White
"No,
House.
we voted for him.
You found it on the floor.
Yeah, right.
So they call me, so the
Next to
Rhino called
Hunter's
me a
bag.
junkie over it.
This is what
Hi,
I love.
sir.
Real American
Sir,
people.
are you a registered Republican? Are you a
He's an animal.
Republican?
I love it.
He's
No?
great.
You're a
Too
Democrat?
bad. It's too bad.
We'll pray for you.
Everybody's a Democrat over here.
Well, good luck and be careful because the Democrats hate that piece
What
of
the-
cloth that you're holding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let them, they'll have to pry it out of my dead hand.
That's right, brother. That's right. That is right. That's right.
I'm so sick of them. What are we? We're going off the air now?
What was that?
You going off the air?
Yeah, we're going to do some announcements and kind of wrap up, and then we're going to get to hanging out with the group here. We have a food truck. We're going to show the election results.
We can't wait to see you.
When,
What kind
if
of
Greg
food?
wants to say some, we have the Grill and Villain, the food truck that was here the other day, the Big
They're
Patriots.
good. They're really good.
So come hungry, bring
Hi,
Samantha.
sir. Are you a registered Republican?
He ain't playing. He's multitasking like a mofo.
I gotta try to the last second. I mean,
That's
I've
right.
been,
Keep
winter,
going, brother.
spring,
Right.
summer.
Keep
We got
going,
you
brother.
back.
Keep it up. Final
Love it.
stretch,
The
brother.
audience is very proud of you.
I'm just gonna hang out for the next hour. I love you guys. And I'll see
We
you
love you.
soon.
We
love you
Careful.
too.
We'll see you in a couple hours, Phil.
MAGA.
MAGA! Yeah! Fight, fight, fight. I mean,
What more can you ask for?
you can't.
He makes great television.
Right?
doesn't he?
It's like, I always think about this when we do rallies,
We
right?
find so much joy
We're so
in
much
this.
fun.
Yeah.
You come to a Patriot rally, we're dancing to music, we're hugging, we're kissing, we're.
Hi, ma'am.
We have
Are you a
flags.
registered Republican?
Still going. And I imagine in these, like, how miserable the left
I
is.
know.
They're just the most
Right?
miserable people. I love this so much.
So there was a poll on the end of the
You guys
article.
can cut Phil.
Yeah,
Control
cut
room.
It was a poll at the end of the article that said, you know, who is best for District 26, Phil Grillo or Rob
Esperanza, I think it was, Esperanza.
Yeah, and Phil had 93.3 of the vote.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is
That's
awesome.
great.
Oh,
Well, with that type of hustle, man, you see why.
Right?
He's
Right.
just
Exactly.
everywhere.
He probably spoke to every single person in that district 3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
I'm certainly trying to.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, he's
unfortunately, Sherry, who I really wanted the audience to see again, phenomenal. She's got a few towns in District 80. She's 86, right?
She's 86,
Sorry, my
I
brain
believe,
is
yeah.
tired. And I'll give you, and Ange, fill in the gaps for me because my brain is very tired on Tuesday nights. Sherry stepped up to run. She's definitely an insurgent, like-minded, because her nephew was killed senselessly on the streets of, I believe, in her somewhere in Manhattan or in her district.
Oh, that's awful.
And just she lives in a very she's her area is incorporates the project.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
She's knocking on
It's-
doors in some pretty dangerous areas,
Yeah.
but wants to obviously take action after what happened to her
And
nephew.
she's getting a great response
She
from
is.
the
I
people
got
there
chills when you said
because
it.
they're craving for somebody that was going to speak for them.
That's
Oh, I
right.
love that.
And they finally have somebody in Sherry.
That's
Olivo.
right. So, yeah, please check her out. If we could just show cut 2 one more time again, we just want to give our last shout out. We're going to get to announcements and our prayer in a second. But those are all the candidates. Those are the insurgent candidates that we got to know and are behind. Anthony Constantino all the way to, I guess,
left.
your guys' is right. It's opposite to me.
Is he calling in?
No,
Constantine?
unfortunately, he was going to, but he decided he wasn't doing any interviews yesterday and today. People might know him from Sticker Mule or the guy who had the Trump flag outside of his business back in 2020. They tried to cancel and shut him down. He painted his roof. He's as MAGA as they come. And
We didn't get a chance to talk to Terry
Bernardo, but
yeah.
she came through a good Patriot friend of ours and who assured me she was MAGA all the way. So we're wishing you guys a blessed evening, and we hope every result comes back the way you worked hard for it to come back. And we are going to make a couple of quick announcements, although if you want to call out the numbers, I don't have them in front of me.
Okay.
I'll speak on them, and then we'll say our prayer, and then we'll get to election watch party
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
here at the warehouse.
Yeah.
All right, so cut 3, guys, is the Trump watch party. That's what's going on.
That's right. So tomorrow, when
Tomorrow.
I see, oh, nope, that's not cut 3. Are they labeled wrong? Tomorrow's the Trump watch party. I saw it flash up before. There you go.
Yep.
And I see one of the hosts in the front row here tonight. That is We the People with the Midnight. Let's hear a 1, 2, 3, woohoo.
Midnight.
And he will be collaborating with Red, Right, and True, and they'll come on for an hour tomorrow for a show similar like collaboration like this. And then at 7 p.m., you'll get to see the GOAT himself, President Trump, at what he's calling it, the Rally to End All Rallies.
I
So
can't wait for this.
the
man,
warehouse
that's
will
gonna be
be open up tomorrow night. You can get your tickets online. It's a BYOB event, but the concession stand will be open, and we always love when you support us that way. And then next cut is...
Cut 4 is Patriot Beach Day.
All right, save the date. Next week I will have the full details, but we are going to Jones Beach on the 3rd. All Patriots, come on down, hang out with us, have some fun. Let's celebrate and usher in America 250. And then that night, if you go to the next clip, which should
Cut
be
5, Freedom Fest.
the America First Warehouse will have a booth at Freedom Fest at Bald Hill. We are so excited that Natasha Owens, our dear friend, who we'll try to have on again before this event, will be there singing back on
Oh, I
stage.
love that. That's great.
And Brett Young, who I love, and thank you to our good friends at LI News Radio and JVC Broadcasting. The America First Warehouse is really looking forward to seeing that. If you're there, come see us at our booth. And then I think we go to movie night, save the date?
Nope, cut 6, Remember the Alamo?
Yep, that's it. All right.
Okay.
This is a Chris Burgard movie. He will be here in person.
He's great.
He's a phenomenal patriot,
Yeah.
man of God. We had his movie night here when we did the War on Truth. He's such a patriot, and he sent a picture today. He's such a cowboy. I just love to know the good old boys still exist.
Yep.
So that just came out today, so please get your tickets. And then we are going to our car show.
Cut 7 is the
Okay.
car show.
July 11th. That's a classic car show. You can register your cars online, or you can come down and be a spectator. We'll have some vendors. We have DJ Lukey in the house, rolling some tunes, and we're going to be honoring America 250. And then we think we have the 19th with. Do I have that up there? Is there another flyer?
That was it. That's all I-
Yep. Okay,
oh, yeah,
that's
that one
with Prophet Vic. We're going to be doing some prayer and worship on July 19th. And then on August 1st is Patriot Range Day, which I am so excited
Oh,
about.
yeah. That's gonna be fun.
You can spend the day with us, and I don't know if I put that in yet. We had a packed show. Not in. All right, so you can get that on the website. That's with John Carroll. It's a full day at the range. So all you Patriots here in the audience and you watching at home, sign up and join us. And we can't wait to do that. And we love our Second Amendment.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to wrap up with a prayer, and then we'll close out the show and get to the rest of the event.
All right.
So you guys
Good
ready?
luck to all our candidates.
All right, we're doing it.
All righty. Heavenly Father, we come before you today asking for your blessing upon our nation, our state, and our communities. We pray for President Donald Trump and his administration that you grant them wisdom, strength, protection, and discernment as they lead. Lord, we lift up the America First candidates running in today's New York State primary. Give them courage, integrity, and favor as they seek to serve the people. We also pray for our veterans, first responders, law enforcement, and all who sacrifice for the safety and freedom of others. Protect them and their families. Please continue to bless the America First Warehouse, its mission, its volunteers, and all who gather there in faith, fellowship, and love of country. May your hand remain upon America, and may we always seek your guidance in all that we do. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
And as always,
Keep
your
your
faith
faith
strong, your family close, and your freedom
alive.
alive. God bless you guys. Let's hear it for the candidates, guys. That USA.
For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. for all to see. A symbol of hope, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America first warehouse, where our hearts will always be. The America